Hi, this is Andrea Alexander, co-founder of Embody, and I'm choosing to speak to you today about coaching and why would you use a coach? And my first experience was I went into a sacred body language translation class and listened to them speak about consciousness and how our subconscious brain has all this power that we've yet to use and didn't it was interesting and didn't make a whole lot of sense to me at the time, but I was intrigued. And then the women who were leading the class, the coaches, started doing body language translations, and I signed up right away. And um, she said, "What hurts?" And I said, "My thumb." And she said, "How does it feel?" And I said, "It's a shooting pain that goes up my arm." And they asked me, "Is there a male figure or something to do with work that is painful?" And I said, "Yes, I hate my job." And she began to ask, she gave me some decrees, which are a stronger form of affirmation. And um, I willingly handle what I love, because our thumbs are our will, our hands are our handle, and the right side is the masculine doing side. And she continued to give me decrees in this very short period of time. And what I experienced was a lot of feeling and willingly give me what I love to handle. She'd say it again. I willingly give me what I love to handle. And I felt this energy in me begin to move. And I felt very emotional. I had tears come up. And then as I continued to say the decree, my experience was my voice and my power within me returned and became stronger and stronger. And I felt in my body lighter and more ease than I had experienced in a very long time. And that all took place in less than 3 minutes. And as I sat in this room and listened to other women have similar experiences with other parts of their bodies, from skin irritations to more symptomatic of dis-ease, dis-ease, um, man-made word, and received movement myself energetically, because they were had experiences that were similar to mine, or body symptoms that were similar to some that I had already. And I just, in an hour and a half that I was in there, I knew that there was something massively important for me to be able to move that type of grief and sadness into ease and joy and happiness in that amount of time was miraculous for me. And so I found one of the girls from class through that and hired her as a coach for myself. And during the time that I was her client, what she and I together did was unwind many, many years of grief and sadness and aches and pains and sorrow into great more ease, more pleasure in my life, more joy in my life. Um, she supported me in moving intense amounts of anger and frustration into authoring what I do choose for my life. And through coaching, I have come to, she said, "You're ready for a retreat." And I was like, "Oh my goodness." I remember feeling so excited that she felt I had done enough work already to get to go. And so I went to retreat, and again with coaches um, who are listening to your every feeling, who are listening to your every word, and supporting you in remembering what this all becomes when we give ourselves the love that we require. Because there is no feeling or any power greater than love. And all of this comes, all of the information that we're required to raise or move is already in us. We come in with it as a child. And what we're doing is remembering how to love and be with ourselves. And the easiest way that I have ever experienced is through coaching, because what we're doing is we're listening to your word patterns, and these will bring in great knowledge of what you feel and who it belongs to and where it is and what happened. And then we're playing with how to have a conversation with the body based on what you touch or how you react, or you sit back, or you lean in, or you listen, or you scratch your head, or you've got something in your ear, you're wiping away tears. These are all telling us exactly what your great self, your great source, your great light are asking you to do for yourself. And what we're doing is we're taking the grief and we're loving the grief into something completely new and different. And grief, when we love it and we get to be with it, which is what coaching supports you in doing, is it turns into joy. And so the difference between what we do, what I do, and what a lot of other coaches may do is they're going to talk to you about, well, we're going to figure out your problems and we're going to create this plan and we're going to look at all of this. And then now that we have all of that figured out, we're going to dive in and we're going to work really hard to reprogram and get it going. And oh my gosh, sounds like more years, more years of digging and drilling. And my choice is different for myself. And what I have found is when we are willing to say exactly what we feel in the exact moment, we're acknowledging how we feel. This is putting our feelings into the light. Only love can live in the light. And when we have everything on deck, we get to make a new choice. And our choice is we can stay with our grief or we can move ourselves into joy. And every time that we willingly play in feeling, we're choosing, we're saying yes to us, we're saying yes to life, and we're moving ourselves along into the purpose of what we're here to do, which is to be happy, to have fun, and to play. Coaching and being coached has done this for me exponentially quickly. And the reason I have chosen to be a coach is because every time I coach for me, because we're all one energetically. And so there's so much more ease and fun and play when you play in light and consciousness and the remembering of the language of your heart. I encourage you to jump in. You can schedule a consultation with myself or Carrie as a gift to you. There is on our Facebook page a booking button, and or you can email us at hello@embodiedcommunity.com, and we'll get back to you and set a date and a time. Blessings. We look forward to playing with you.